Welcome back to the Arsenal Pulse. The transfer window is well and truly heating up, and Arsenal have made a huge statement. Reports indicate that the Gunners have agreed a deal worth £34 million to sign Greek winger Christos Tzolis from Club Brugge, and as well, he will be the replacement for Leandro Trossard, who has left to join Besiktas. So today we'll break down what Tzolis brings to Mikel Arteta's squad, whether selling Trossard is the right decision, and what this move says about Arsenal's ambition as they prepare to defend the Premier League title. So this is huge news coming for all Arsenal fans around the world. So it appears already to be one of the big moves of the transfer window. So Tzolis is coming off a very good spell with Club Brugge, where his goals and assists and all-round attacking play made him one of the best players, one of the best players in Belgium. So we are quickly going to look at Christos Tzolis and what he's going to bring to this Arsenal team. So 24 years of age, he was one of the best players in the Belgium Pro League, won the Belgium league as well. So he will be the replacement for Leandro Trossard, and Mikel Arteta is determined to bring high quality attacking threats from the Ghana so as to dominate in the Premier League and as well in the Champions League. So with the departure of Leandro Trossard to Besiktas, then that means Arteta is clearly in for replacements. And we as the Arsenal fans have been asking for replacements in that left-hand side because Martinelli and Trossard have not been consistent enough for us. So we needed replacements and we needed big players to step in that left-hand side because we know the kind of competition that is going to be there next season. So this is Leandro Trossard, absolute legend of the club, leaving. So Trossard, we want to tell you thank you for everything that he did at Arsenal. He is truly a cult hero. All the late goals, all the winners that he scored for us, all the important moments, and him leaving to Besiktas. We just wish him well, all the best in his career. Arsenal sold him for 20 million euros, that is approximately 17 million pounds. So Trossard lives as a champion of England. Came in from Brighton. He also came from Belgium. So people were saying Belgium cannot produce talent. They have produced Trossard. They have produced KDB. So these are the kind of players that have come from the Belgium Pro League and they have thrived in the Premier League. So Leandro Trossard moving to Besiktas, we wish him all the best. But now let's look at Christos Tzolis because this is the transfer that is going to actually cause it looks very underrated. Is not so well known by people, but he is looking like a player that will come in and do wonders. So he scored many goals and assists and in his spell in Belgium, and of course he was one of their key players, as I said. So let's look at the reason why Arteta wanted him, because he is well known for his GA numbers. His numbers are very good, and the fee is approximately 40 million euros, 34 million pounds. 24 years of age, has already played in the Champions League. He has already played for Greek international team, so he's an international. So all that is being left is to agree personal terms and medical arrangements so that he can join up with the team before preseason. So this is what I wanted. I wanted a player to come in before preseason so that he can come in into the team, understand the way we play, and also we can see glimpses of him. Of course, coming from the Belgium League to the English Premier League, he's going to need time to adapt. So this is a major coup, and I'm hearing that this is the highest ever money that Belgium have ever received for a player, 34 million player. pounds. So that means this is going to be a record for the Belgium Pro League. So he scored 22 goals and 29 assists in 52 appearances in all competition. He offers excellent pace, physicality, defensive awareness, which all are a part of Arsenal's and Arteta's plan. If you see, look at all the players at Arsenal, they are very defensive minded. They defense first approach. Yeah. So that means Christos Tzolis is coming up to compete with the likes of Martinelli, with Saka, yeah, with the likes of Madueke. So he's coming in to give us those numbers that we desperately need. So for me, I can see this as moves making sense because he's a player who has the potential, and now entering into his prime years, he can become a very lethal asset for Arsenal as well. So that is interesting. So for those who don't know him, he had a spell in England where he played with Norwich, and then things didn't really work out. Then he went on loan Germany before now settling at Club Brugge, where he has played his best football. He's very quick, very direct, comfortable taking defenders one on one, and has developed into a winger who both scores and creates. His journey shows the resilience, and that mentality could fit perfectly into Arteta's dressing room. So at just 24 years old, Arsenal are signing a player entering his prime. And what I like about this player is that he chose Arsenal. He said, I'm only going to Arsenal. So that means Arsenal have become a destination for players. Uh, Players want to come to play for Arsenal, and that is something that really excites me as a fan. Nowadays, we are not there begging players to come. It is players who want to play for us, and this should be very good news for all Arsenal fans. That now we are no longer telling players come; it's them who want to join. We are still looking at Morgan Rogers, Bruno Guimaraes, and all of them. They are saying their main priority is to play for Arsenal, meaning this project is really kicking off. So let's look at some of his play in the Belgian Pro League. So he's a one of a kind quality player, and he's already played in the Champions League. As I said, he's a Greece international, and some of his numbers are just ridiculous. So this is what we expect from a winner at Arsenal, somebody who can score, assist, create space for fullbacks. Yeah, this is what we want to see at Arsenal. You can play with both feet. You can play as a 10. You can play as a 11, both wings. So that kind of versatility is what Arsenal we want to see next season, and we want to see unpredictability because we have been crying out loud, man, from Martinelli. Where are the goals? Yeah. Since Martinelli scored 15 goals in 22-23, he has not been the same player. So, but if you can get this kind of player who just comes in and takes over, yeah, with the goals, if you can settle quickly, we believe this is a potential to become a very good left winger. Even the likes of Baraskelia, before he went to Napoli and PSG, he came from the Georgian league, which is not a known league. So these are leagues whereby you can go there and just get a talent that is world class. And now you see Kivicha Baraskelia, what he's doing at PSG. He has not come from a very big league, but the way he adapted to playing at the top level in the Champions League, playing in finals, he has already won 2 Champions League. So this is a player with the potential to go on the same journey as Kvaratskhelia. And one thing about this guy is that also his journey, you see, he has already played in the Premier League with Norwich, but he did not really perform. So this shows his mentality and his resilience. So this is a player that can actually do wonders if he's given the opportunity. You can see the kind of skills and the kind of intelligence that he possesses, and he can shoot and he can score as well. So for me, I just like to say this is a one of a kind signing. If we can get it over the line, We have already gotten it over the line. What am I saying? This is a done deal. The player only wants Arsenal. Yeah, the player only wants to play for Arsenal. So you can see the statistics: 51 GA in 52 games. Belgium Pro League champion, Belgium Cup winner, Belgium Football of the Year, 3 goals in the UEFA Champions League, 40 goals and assists in the Belgium Pro League. So he was dominating that league fantastically. So on that left hand side, this is a huge upgrade on Trossard. The edge, the profile, how he plays in that Arteta system. For me, it is going to fit how we want to play. So for me, I'm very excited. 34 million pounds, it is a bargain in this market. If you look at the likes of Anderson going for 100 million, Donali 100 million. You are seeing midfielders who have relegated. Mateus Fernandez 85 million. So telling me we are getting a kind of player, yeah, for 34 million pounds. It's a steal and it's a bargain. So overall, I think this is a very smart piece of business. Trossard leaves having made a very good contribution to Arsenal, but football is always revolving. If Tzolis adapts quickly to the Premier League, Arsenal may have found another exciting weapon for years to come, not only for next season. So the biggest message is very clear. Arsenal are not standing still. They are looking to improve, to strengthen the squad, and to give themselves the best possible chance of retaining the Premier League title while also going for the first Champions League. So what do you think, Arsenal fans? Tell me in the comment section. Do you think Christos Tzolis is the right replacement for Trossard? Do you think he will be a success in the Premier League? Do you think what position do you think Arsenal should strengthen next? Because for me, I think we need a midfielder, we also need a fullback, and we also need a striker. Then let me know in the comments below. If you are new, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell, because this is where we give you the latest Arsenal news, tactical analysis, match reactions throughout the summer. Until you next time, come on, you Gunners. See you in the next one. Peace.